I guess it's getting over the fear of being judged. Since I had alopecia at 4, yun na yung bagay na kinasanayan ko. People thinking that I'm not normal. Before I came out bald in 2012, that was one thing that I had to resolve within me. Na regardless of what other people would say and how they would react, I had to just do it. It was something that had to be done. As long as there's someone out there who needs help and doesn't understand alopecia or the situation or is having a difficult time dealing with a condition, as long as there's someone out there who needs to hear my story, I won't stop. And whenever they tell me that my courage inspired them na maging matapang din, that's enough. I think it all boils down to being true to who you are and being authentic. The world needs you. The world needs your light.
Everybody please welcome another courageous female in the house. We have singer, songwriter, and artist, Abby Asistio.
Hi! Are you okay? Promise?
Yeah.
Okay, hi, I'm Abby. And meron akong question na gusto itanong before I begin. Who among you guys think and believe that they're beautiful? Yan. Isa pa, ulitin natin na. Dapat mas may conviction. Who among you guys believe that they're beautiful? Saya, di ba? Pero, kasi magkakasama tayo, all together, naniniwala tayo. Ano to eh, Women's Summit. So empowering. Lahat tayo, we're all in this together. But when you're out in the world, parang sometimes it's so hard to acknowledge na maganda ako. Parang, imagine mo, nasa labas ka, ang ganda ko kaya, iisipin mo sabihin nila, yabang naman ito, or bakit naman, hindi naman masyado. Parang, ang daming judgments na pinangungunahan kung ano yung pinaniniwalaan natin. And sometimes that's how it is with life. Like what Blue was saying a while ago, we have so many dreams, we have so many beliefs, may mga conviction tayo, but because of what other people think, nalilimitahan tayo. Gumagawa tayo ng mga rehas sa utak natin sa kung ano yung kaya natin at ano yung mga pwede nating abutin. So right now, I'd like to talk about my alopecia story. And I'm entitling it Beautiful because being beautiful for me is a journey. And it started, ako, humaharap ako sa inyo ngayon, nakangiti, ganyan, hi! But it wasn't always like this. So I want to share with you a video that I recorded. Siyempre, nag-vlog na tayo. Noong 2012, bago ako lumabas ng kalbo, I made this video. So, here you go. Habang hindi pa siya nagpe-play. Yung video dyan, kinikwento ko yung pagkakaroon ko ng alopecia. And if you would notice na may buhok ako, long hair ako dyan eh. Pero naka-wig pa ako noon. And since I was 4, when I had alopecia, never pa nakita ng lahat ng tao kung ano yung nasa ilalim ng mga wig ko. So... Well, are you having a great time so far? Yes. Inspiring, the speakers.
Yes.
And we just started, so I'm really looking forward to hearing everyone else's stories as well.
I'm going to blog about... Hi guys, my name is Abby Asistio and I am a singer, songwriter, and TV host. And today I'm going to blog about something that's very personal to me and something that I am very vocal about, but the world has not actually seen. I have alopecia areata and I've had it since I was 4 years old. Alopecia is a disease where your hair falls out. I became bald. And right now I've coped, I've adjusted. As you can see, I have hair. It's a wig. Kahit papano, accepted ko yung sakit ko, pero yung itsura ko hindi. I don't want to let other people see behind this hair. I don't want them to see what's underneath. Kasi I think it's gonna look bad. Kasi I'm a girl and I'm supposed to have beautiful hair. Yung mga fears ko na pagtawanan ako, tatawagin na naman ako ng mga taong kalbo. Kasi growing up, it has always been a negative thing. When I was in grade school or high school, I didn't like being called kalbo. And people know that I'm sick, but they haven't really seen me kalbo. They haven't seen me bald. And for me, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't beautiful. I've never been in a relationship. I've been single my whole life. And part of it is because I think maybe they didn't wanna get to know me or get involved with someone who didn't have hair. Hi guys, my name is Abby Asistio and
Yes, we know Abby. So yun, nakakatawa, mga ilang years ago yun. Ilang ba na? Ang young ko. Ang young! Pero like what Abby said, sorry. Parang, for me, it wasn't pretty. For me, it wasn't beautiful. Yung perception ko sa sarili ko, nakabase kung ano yung iisipin ng ibang tao. Kung ano yung feeling ko na maganda sa mata nila, kung ano yung tanggap nila, naapektuhan doon yung pagkatanggap ko sa sarili ko. Paano po ba? Ayan. Saan ko po siya ikakita? So beautiful. My story, my song. Naku, kung may grading po yung speakers, bumagsak na ako. Ayan. So this is me, Abby the Baldy. So, I had alopecia when I was 4. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, alopecia is a hair loss condition where your hair falls out. May iba-ibang types of alopecia. Sometimes, may mga spots. Yung tinatawag natin minsan na poknat. Ayan, alopecia po yun sa mga hindi nakakaalam. And then for other people, yung buong ulo nila nawawala ng buhok. That's alopecia totalis. Meron din naman alopecia universalis, which means total body hair loss. Walang kilay, walang pilikmata. And I had to go through that. So imagine po, being a kid, I was 4, preschool hanggang grade school, I would wear hats. And syempre pag nakita niyo po yung batang ito, ang iisipin lalo ng mga bata or mga kasama ko sa school, she's sick. She's different. She doesn't look like me, which means she's not normal. And for people who don't understand or are less empathetic, kasi hindi nila naiintindihan paano sila magiging empathetic, it led to me being bullied. Tinatawag nila ako, like what I said, kalbo, kalbo. Umabot na sa point na hinihila yung sombrero ko sa classroom, na napakasakit. Kasi you just want to belong. You want to belong in the world that tells you that your hair is your crowning glory. And I grew up not having my crowning glory. So it meant that I wasn't as girly as everyone else. I wasn't as pretty as everyone else. Nagkaroon sa akin, nagka-develop sa akin ng insecurity na I would never be as good as everyone else. And I was incomplete and was never enough. When I was in high school, yan, may pa-emote-emote na ako dyan, mga ganyan-ganyan. Pero nag-wig na ako. I started wearing wigs when I was in high school. And from the transition from wearing hats to wigs, naging mahirap din for me kasi alam naman ng mga tao, I had alopecia. Pero imagine mo, pinapatawag ka sa guidance center, sasabihin sa'yo, Abby, we think you need to wear a wig because you don't want to call attention to yourself. Mas napag-uusapan ka tsaka nabubuli ka pag nakasombrero ka. Parang ako, wait, hindi pa po ba enough na I'm just being myself? Do I have to cover up my head to be accepted? And so I tried wearing wigs. But the journey of finding the right wig, even that was so depressing. Kasi hindi naman porket nilagyan ka ng wig, yung iba nga piluka tawag sa ano, yung babaeng nakapiluka, yun yung tawag nila sa akin. Hindi porket nilagyan ka ng wig, ang ganda na ng itsura niya na mukhang totoo. Sometimes nga, mas halata eh. Lalo na if you don't choose the right fit, you don't choose the right cut. It was hard because I would be called names like yung pang-limang miyembro ng Beatles, yan yung mga sinasabi nila sa akin before. Or, kasi I was a big girl before. I weighed around 192 pounds din in high school. Tinatawag daw ako na si Dumbo na naka-wig, na parang it was very hurtful. Kasi I just wanted to enjoy life and I just wanted to be myself. But it was getting more apparent that I can't be myself. Because if I became myself, no one would like me. Everyone would judge me. Mas naging mahirap pagdating sa boys and girls kasi high school meron na kami mga boy-girl interaction. And I distinctly remember being in a group, Miriam High School. Kaswari namin, boy-girl interaction Lasal. Tapos iikot ka, makikipagkilala yung mga boys. Tapos walang lumapit sa akin. Wala man lang kumausap sa akin or nang hingi ng number ko. Sila pupunta na daw sila ng galleria, mag-hangout sila ng classmates ko. Tapos wala man lang kumausap sa akin. And I could talk about this, sobrang okay na ako. Pero nung time na yun, grabe yung fear na hindi ako magkaka-boyfriend, hindi ako mag-aasawa. Kasi sino na ba naman yung tatanggap sa babaeng kalbo? Parang ganun yung naging perception ko. I found out later in life that that's not true because there are people who care and there are people who love me for being me. But growing up, that was a lie that I believed as a truth. And sometimes that's how we are with life. We carry different lies as if they were true. But sometimes we're the ones making those lies in our head. We're the ones believing. And sometimes it entails people, like those who are speaking in front of you, to tell you that you shouldn't live that way. Ako po, hanggang college, paniniwala ko I could never achieve my dreams kasi parati akong limitado ng mga wig ko. Kahit gusto ko mag-travel, baka pag nag-swimming ako, paano ako mag-swimming? Lulutang yung buhok ko. Paano kaya ako mag-skydive? Wala, lilipad yung buhok ko. Paano ko magiging R&B singer? Dapat yung buhok ko parang sexy, flowy. Ako naka-wig ako. So, growing up, I asked myself, why me? Sa dami-dami ng tao, alam niyo po ba yung mga nagkaka-alopecia? Siguro 0.001% of the whole population in the entire world have alopecia. Why did it have to happen to me? I just wanted to be normal. Kasi ang cute-cute ng bata ako bago ako mag-alopecia, chubby, tas curly hair. Tas ba't bigla akong naging batang mukhang may sakit? Na nilalayuan ng mga tao, na hindi nila matanggap kung sino. Until 2012, oh by the way, before I talk about purpose and identity, I just want to share that through those years of growing up and dealing with this condition, I was just really blessed to have awesome, great, supportive family and friends na sila mismo yung nagtatanggol para sa akin. Kasi sometimes hindi ko naman naririnig yung sinasabi ng iba. Or I'm too afraid to stand up for myself. Wala pang courage eh. Nandun pa ako sa pagiging pagtatago sa aking shell. My family, they never made me feel that I was different. They always made me feel accepted and beautiful. And I had a moment in 2012 because kumakanta na nga po ako isang singer in 2012, but nakawig pa rin ako. And I shot a music video na I was wearing a real hair na wig. Pero wig pa rin siya. Yung mga eksena namin sa video, outdoor. So mahangin. Dapat yung buhok nagpo-flowy-flowy. Yung buhok ko po hindi gumagalaw. Naka-steady lang siya. So yung mga tao rin na mahal ko naman at kaibigan ko naman, I know they mean well. Sabi nila, Abby, why not just go bald? na hindi pa nila nakikita yung ulo ko pero sinasabi nila, alam mo, magkalbo ka na lang. And I'm like, alam nyo, napakadali po sa inyong sabihin, but you never lived with a condition. I spent 28 years of my life trying to hide, being ashamed, dealing with all the judgment, dealing with people calling me names and bullying me. And for you to say that, hindi ko po matanggap kasi para sa akin yung pagiging kalbo, it was like being naked. And I didn't want to be vulnerable. I didn't want to open myself up to more hate, to more pain, to more bullying. So, sabi nga ni Blue kanina, it was a dark and stormy night. Noong 2012, it was a dark and stormy night because I felt like even from my friends, they wanted me to change who I was. I was already comfortable na naman wearing my wigs eh. So why do I have to take another step to remove the wigs and be bald? Parang sa akin, leave my wigs alone. Leave my hair alone. But when I got home, iniisip ko lang, ano nga ba itsura ng mga babaeng walang buhok? Kasi para sa akin, like what I said in the video, hindi siya maganda eh. Hindi ako nagagandahan sa pagiging kalbo. Kasi buong buhay ko, sinabi nga na dapat babae, crown and glory, long black hair, healthy, shiny. Wala ako nun. So I searched online, bald girls. Ang daming lumabas ng mga celebrities. Sila Demi Moore, Sinead O'Connor, Natalie Portman. Nagkalbo din si Natalie Portman for a movie. Tapos sabi ko, ang ganda naman nila. Parang hindi naman sila nai-insecure sa pagiging kalbo nila. Sige, search pa ako. Alopecia. And then when I searched online, I saw that in other parts of the world, there were movements, there were advocacies, there were foundations specifically dedicated to alopecia. Samantalang dito sa Pilipinas, parati ko itong sinishare eh. Pag sinasabi, nagkaroon ng time, sabi ko, I'm coming out because I have alopecia areata. May nag-comment, ano po yun, pasta? Sabi ko, wala ngang awareness dito sa Pilipinas. Hindi nila alam kung ano yung alopecia. Hindi po ito pasta, ito po isang kondisyon. Pero it just shows that no one really knows what this disease is. And yung mga katulad ko na merong kondisyon, nagtatago kasi wala namang information, walang education. Pagtatawanan mo na lang yung tao, ay may pocknut ka, o kaya ba't ka kalbo? Parang grabe, walang sensitivity. Wala silang sensitivity kasi hindi nila alam. So, during that night, nagkaroon ako ng epiphany na parang, oh my gosh, maybe that's the reason why I have alopecia. Because all the while, feeling ko mag-isa lang ako, nai-insecure ako, ang dami kong issue sa buhay, na-depressed din ako, pero hindi naman sobrang lala. Pero alam ko na merong mga ibang nagkakaroon ng mga gantong kondisyon na nade-depressed to the point that they wanna just end their life. Kasi imagine kayo po, di ba pagising nyo, pag nagsalamin kayo, imagine nyo gaganyan-ganyan kayo, hi beautiful! Tapos pag ganun nyo, buhok. Kinabukasan, wala na yung buhok. Di ba po nakapakasakit po nun? It's not just a physical thing. Some people say it's not life-threatening. Alopecia is not life-threatening. You're not gonna die naman. But you know, what about our emotions? What about our mental health? What about our soul, our spirit? Hindi niyo po ba nafe-feel na mabibreak yun? If something as tragic like this happens to you, na paggising mo, wala ka ng buhok. So I said, okay, I'm gonna make a decision. Maybe it's time for me to use my platform as an artist to cause awareness. Maybe it's time for me to stop hiding under my wigs. Maybe it's time for me to acknowledge that I have alopecia. Why? Because when I saw the videos of all the women in different parts of the world making a stand and saying that they're beautiful, they're confident, they're courageous, even if they had hair, sobra akong na-challenge. And at the same time, nag-break yung puso ko na parang, paano nyo kayang sabihin yun? Paano nyo kayang sabihin maganda kayo kahit kalbo kayo? Eh, buong buhay ko, ikinahiya ko yung kondisyon ko. If they were able to accept their condition and made an impact in my life, nagkaroon ako ng parang call and mission na maybe it's time for me to accept my condition and help other people be able to rise above alopecia as well. I realized, hindi ko na mababago kung wala akong buhok eh. Pero kaya kong baguhin kung paano ko titignan yung sarili ko at paano ko i-handle yung sarili ko kahit meron akong alopecia. Kasi magkaiba po yung sasabihin mo na, meron akong alopecia, kalbo ko. Meron nga po akong alopecia, wala po akong buhok. Di ba sobrang magkaiba po? Nagsisimula yun sa loob. Nagsisimula yun kung paano mo nakikita yung sarili mo at kung ano yung worth na tingin mo sa sarili mo. I realized I could create positive change just as these women that I've seen in different parts of the world were making changes. And kailangan ko lang maging matapang. Hindi, kanina sa video nakita niyo umiiyak po ako. Pero lalo na nung buwan na nagdesisyon ako na lalabas po ako na walang buhok. Kasi I did a concert. Nagpa-concert po ako, ang title nun Stripped. Tapos for the first time, tinanggal ko yung bandana ko. And first time, pinakita ko yung pagkakalbo ko sa mga tao. And backstage, iyak ako ng iyak. Kasi nakakatakot siya. Magiging matapang ka lang kapag natatakot ka. Kasi pagdidesisyonan mong lampasan yung takot mo. Courage wouldn't exist if you don't have any fears, if you don't have any doubts. And it's okay to have fears and have doubts. But from that, it's up to you to decide whether you're gonna rise above it or if you're gonna let it pull you down and make you less of a person and think less of yourself because of it. Also, another thing that I want to talk about is how courage sometimes entails little steps. Kasi po, syempre, hindi naman agad-agad nung nagdesisyon ako, bigla na lang, "Hi guys! Shh, kalbo ako!" Hindi ganun. Sabi ko, September, Alopecia Awareness Month. Sige, ito gawin natin. First thing that I did on Facebook, nag-status lang ako, sabi ko lang, September is Alopecia Awareness Month. Sobrang big step na nun para sa akin. Siyempre yung mga tao, hindi alam kung ba't ko yun tinatos. Pero para sa akin, sige, step by step tayo. Next day, nilagay ko, alopecia is a hair loss condition. Okay. No comment from people because they don't know what's happening naman eh. It's really an internal thing within me. The next day, I said, September is Alopecia Awareness Month. Alopecia is a hair loss condition, and I have alopecia. So people were like, what's alopecia? What do you mean? So I wrote a blog. I released the blog. Tas yung mga pictures na nakita nyo kanina mula nung nakasombrero ko, nakawig ako, isinalaysay ko yung journey ko dun sa blog ko. At ang title ng blog ko, I'm Abby, I have alopecia, and I will come out bald on September 25th, 2017. Siyempre, nagulantang yung mga kaibigan ko tsaka yung mga tao na hindi alam na meron akong alopecia. Parang, what does Abby mean? So I searched it, binasa nila, and sabi ko nga, I have a concert called Stripped. So I started after nung blog, I did the AA hand sign. Kasi we're all on Instagram naman. So 2 letter A's, it stands for Alopecia Awareness. Sabi ko lang, guys, if you support Alopecia Awareness, please post a photo. And grabe how God moved na yung picture na yun umabot na sa iba-ibang tao kahit hindi ko kakilala hanggang umabot sa ibang bansa. Umabot na sa celebrities abroad. Si Snoop Dogg, ayan, nag-alopecia awareness sign na siya. Kasi may mga taga-ibang bansa rin with alopecia who saw the sign. And that was how I looked like September 25th. I came out bald. And during that photo shoot, medyo naiiyak-iyak pa ako eh. Kasi hindi ko pa syempre masyadong... proseso pa rin siya eh. Hindi naman agad-agad eh. Pero yun nga, step by step, little steps of courage. So that's me. Ayan. Model na ako. I'm learning to embrace my baldness and my uniqueness. And I learned through this whole journey, sorry, ang daldal ko po ang haba na message ko, but you know, sometimes we feel that there are things in our life na negative, or bakit tayo? This thing makes me weak. Why does this have to happen to me? But you know, we all have a choice. We all have control over our lives, and we could turn our mess into our message, the test that we are going through as our testimony. We could all be victims, or we could choose to be victorious, or kala mo you're a broken person. Pero yun yung pagiging broken mo, dun lalabas yung pagiging brave mo. This is one of my favorite passages. It's my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. And so I'll boast all the more about my weakness so that your power may rest in me. Kung hindi ko tinanggap yung pagkakalbo ko, hindi ako bibigyan ng lakas ng Panginoon para i-embrace yung pagkakaroon ko ng alopecia. Hindi niya ako bibigyan ng grace, ng lakas para tumayo sa harap ng maraming tao at sabihin na ito yung storya ko. Kung hindi ko yun in-acknowledge, wala po ako ngayon dito. And since I came out bald, so right now, meron na po kaming support group na tinatawag na Alopecia Philippines. This photo was taken 3 years ago. Ngayon, mas marami na po kami. And it's amazing because, yun nga, before I thought I was alone. And that's how everyone felt. They all felt that I was alone. But all it took was someone to speak up. All it took was someone to take that leap of faith and say, yes, I have alopecia and I'm coming out and causing disease awareness. Yung passion po na naipasa sa akin ng mga nakita ko sa ibang bansa, pinapasa ko na ngayon sa grupo namin at sa kung sino pang magkakaroon ng gantong kondisyon at kailangan ng tulong in the future. In 2015, I was invited to speak at the National Alopecia Areata Foundation in California. And imagine niyo po itong buong Samsung Hall with a room full of bald people and me sharing my story. Naiyak na lang ako when I was there kasi it was so surreal how I couldn't even accept my baldness, and now I'm encouraging other people that this is part of what makes us unique. This is part of what makes us beautiful. And last but not least, last year, I was invited to fly to Facebook in California kasi si Rachel Regal, isa po siya, taga-stage siya, meron din siyang alopecia. Imagine, nakita lang niya yung mga pinagpo-post ko online. You know, with social media, there are so many things that we can do, and sometimes you feel it's so little, I'll post lang a photo or a status, but you never know where it's gonna lead to. Hindi mo alam, meron na palang babae na nagsa-struggle with a condition, na makikita niya yon, tapos siya mismo makakatch on niya yung vision. So what she did was she wrote Facebook saying that there's this girl, her name was Abby. I met her through Facebook because of her alopecia story. And long story short, pinalipad po kami papunta sa States. So basically yun po, I feel and I believe that we are given different situations and different womanhoods. Parang iba-iba tayo bilang tao because we are all unique and we have a very specific role to play in this world. Sometimes, hindi mo alam yung mga bagay na ayaw mo sa sarili mo, yung mga scars, yung mga sugat ng pagkatao mo. Sometimes, those are the things, hindi sometimes, I mean all the time, yun yung mga bagay na nagpapatatag sa'yo at nagpapalakas sa'yo bilang tao. Kailangan mo lang tanggapin na bahagi yun ng storya mo. Ang isang story, di ba, may ups, downs, climax, ending. Hindi naman po parating pwedeng lahat taas, libad. E di ang boring po ng buhay. Lumalabas po yung mga totoong karakter ng storya pag pinagdadaanan nila yung mga struggles, when they go through the tests, and when they realize that they're called to be courageous. So yun lang po ang gusto kong sabihin ngayong araw na ito. And I would like to share with you a song. Is it okay? I'm gonna sing you a song. It's entitled Beautiful. Sinulat ko po tong kantang to bago ko lumabas ng kalbo ng 2012. And the main message of the song is that you're beautiful just as you are. We all just have to embrace the true beauty that comes from the inside out. Nagsisimula po yan sa puso natin at sa katatagan natin at sa lakas natin sa loob bago po yan malabas. So sana po this song, this day, this summit would inspire you and encourage you to be more beautiful. The beauty na yung alam mong kung ano ka dapat, hindi yung beauty na dinidikta sa'yo ng mundo kung paano dapat. So ito po.